Can you share, any insights into starting fast, perhaps, and bringing shareholders and engineers along for that journey?
Yeah, really, really exciting time. At at the time, it felt like a lot of very hard work. But looking back, what was happening was we were coming into our industry as a startup, and a very small group of people, highly entrepreneurial, like so many startups. A small group of people, everyone multitasking. Very much of a family atmosphere in the team. So we employed, I think to begin with, there were 35 of us, which, at the time, the top teams had many hundreds of employees. So we were really up against it. But here's the thing: is that you mentioned shareholders. Well, we had one shareholder. We had just the owner of the company. But what I would say is that both from a shareholder perspective and from a perspective of our employees and also our contractors, there was a vision which was incredibly exciting, which is that we're going to compete in this pinnacle of global motorsport. We're going to be up against names like Ferrari. We're going to be sharing the same turf, as it were, with these legendary teams. And therefore, as a small organization coming in, what is our ambition? Well, our ambition was to first of all learn and survive as a business, and then to grow and to threaten and to become a challenger. And that challenger mentality became what drove us. So I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, we really enjoyed upsetting our big rivals by stealing whatever slice of the business we could from them, be that securing sponsorships from technology companies. That was an area that I did a lot of work in, securing some major technology partnerships. Also on track, deploying different strategies. So again, to a point that you made earlier on, really differentiating what we did. So not me too, the
Yeah.
same old outcomes, actually trying new things. Sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes it looked completely counterintuitive. Other times it worked brilliantly, and people would say, "Wow, these people are really shaking things up." And that became part of the fun in the early days. What I would say, however, is that as we grew as a team, we began to realize there's a reason why these large successful teams are able to sustain success. So they have the systems and processes in place that enable them to constantly repeat great outcomes. It was much more difficult for us as a new player to do that. So we could have the odd success, but having the odd success is not that interesting after a while. You want to sustain performance. So you mature as an organization, you put the systems and processes in place, and the people and the technologies that mean that Monday to Sunday, 52 weeks of the year, you're getting the same high quality of outputs. And that's where you then mature as a business. And ultimately, it was when we did that we became a winning team. So the early days were great fun, but you eventually get to the point where you really understand why the sustained performers in our business are of a certain type and shape and size and resource and capability. You need that, if you like, that muscle to be able to deliver sustained performance.